When life gives you lemons, juggle them. Anyways, do you want to impress your friends and family? Maybe fill up some free time? Learn how to juggle. I always wanted to learn how to juggle, and throughout my life, if I ever had 3 tennis balls sitting in front of me, I'd always pick them up, throw them in the air. Never would work. I gave up. One day I was so bored, had nothing to do. I walked into the kitchen and I saw 3 clementines. I picked up those clementines and I was like, yeah, it's time. I'm going to learn how to juggle. One of my favorite things about it is that you really can just find any circular object that fits in one hand and it'll work. Exhibit A, I have 3 lemons. But basically when I learned how to juggle, I never looked up anything online. I kind of just thought about what I had seen in the past, and eventually I put it together after a long time and a lot of trial and error, and now I will never hesitate if the opportunity presents itself to juggle. Here's 3 common ways of juggling. The first one is the 3-ball cascade. This is probably what you've always seen in the past. The second one is the 3-ball shower. And then the third is the 4-ball cascade. However, I like to do this with 1 hand and 2 balls instead of 2 hands and 4. It's a bit easier. Something that is so important, which you would probably guess in juggling, is your hand-eye coordination. See, when you're juggling, you can't be looking at your hands because there's always 2 balls in the air at once. So the key to it is being able to juggle and throw the balls in the air, only be looking at the balls, and be able to know where you have to put your hands so that you can catch the balls as they're coming down with ease. It's not very easy. It takes a lot of practice. But first, here is the 1-handed 2-ball demo, which I think is really important to learn first one because it's simpler, it's 1 less hand, 1 less ball, and basically you're gonna have these 2, and as this one goes up, this one will come forward, this one lands behind it, and it's just a constant cycle of this. So here's how it looks. Like I said, trial and error. Again. So that's how it looks. Now the key to this really is how do you flick your fingers when you're throwing this up, right? Because if you do this the wrong way, you're going to throw this ball forward and then it's just, you're going to lose it, right? So if I throw this forward, oh no, now it goes forward. So I curl my fingers enough so that it goes straight up and comes straight back down. Boom, boom, right? Now, here is your 3-ball 2-hand demo. This is where it gets tricky, right? Like I said, 3 balls, 2 hands. You have to get the timing right. You can't look at your hands. I know I 100% just complicated things. However, trial and error. Just attempt it constantly. It'll come. Here's how it looks. So the complicated thing about this is as this first one goes up, as soon as this one goes up, then this one has to go up. And then this one lands in this hand, and this one lands in this hand, and this one has to somehow get up forward. So I'll do it one more time to show you. And there you go, juggling. And I really find a lot of joy out of juggling. Like I said, free time, you can always get better. Always get better, always learn how to juggle better. And one of the good things is you can always impress people because I feel like everyone wishes that they knew how to juggle.